morning, Hoyas. I'm Lily Herring.
And I'm Yasmina Davidson. I hope you're all having a great Wednesday.
We've got a great show set up for you today, so stay tuned to watch Tal and I talk to some of our former wrestlers about senior night.
Then Seth and Madison got into, well, a bit of friendly competition with one of our basketball players, so we'll get a sneak peek of that.
Kayla and Yasmina got to talk to JV player Noah Alfieri and learn how to play tennis.
And finally, we'll take a look at some upcoming sports and games.
We've got all this and more things, Harrison Sports, so don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
Welcome back, Hoyas.
Before we get into our show, we have some breaking news coming out of the NFL. Earlier this morning, Tom Brady announced he is retiring after 23 seasons in the NFL and 7 Super Bowl rings. Considered by many to be one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, Tom Brady's legacy will always be present in the NFL.
So true. Starting off our show today, varsity soccer had their season openers last night on the road against Stars Mill.
The boys unfortunately lost in a close battle, 3-4. Their first loss since 2021, while the girls had a dominating performance, taking down the Panthers 5-1.
The boys look to bounce back this Saturday, while the girls look to continue their success this Saturday at Walton.
The Harrison wrestling season is coming to an end, just like many of our other winter sports.
That's right. They just had their last home match on Wednesday, which was also their senior night.
Yep, and they had an amazing night, winning both of their matches.
Tal and Lily got to take a look at the wrestling match.
Last Wednesday, our Hoya wrestling team hosted their senior night try-meet against Woodstock and St. Francis. In both of the duels, the Hoyas came out on top and put on a show for the large home crowd. We got to talk to some of our last year's seniors that came back to support their former team.
Because I was on the wrestling team last year, and coming back and seeing the senior night and all the seniors that were juniors when I was a senior, it just gives me some flashback memories of Harrison wrestling.
My best memories of being here is just the teammates, all the friends that I had over the years, great new friends. I love being here.
Starting this Friday, the Hoya wrestling team will be competing in the region tournament, a 2-day tournament to determine who will go to the state finals. The state tournament is in the Macon Coliseum over winter break, and we expect the Hoyas to bring along a very competitive team.
Congratulations to our senior wrestlers for a great closing season.
It was really exciting to see our former wrestlers back in the Hoya spirit.
Speaking of spirit, today was signing day.
That's right. 9 of our Harrison athletes agreed to continue their athletic careers onto the next level.
Libby Hines signed to Chaminade University of Honolulu for basketball, and Reggie Brigman signed to Tuskegee University for football.
Kaylee Havedka signed to Georgia College for cross country, and Jason Walk signed to the University of Oklahoma for baseball.
Peyton Bailey signed to Wallace College for softball, and Holden Trice signed for Southern University for football.
Lydia Longo signed to UAB for cross country, and Sterling Sellier signed to Coastal Carolina for cross country.
And finally, Jeremy Kale signed to Hawaii Pacific University. We're so proud of all these athletes and are thrilled to see them compete on a collegiate level.
I also heard that Seth took Jack and Charles over to the football field to give us a taste of their old Little League soccer skills.
Hey Hoyas, so we don't have a basketball segment this week, but to kick off our soccer season, we have our director, Jack Lucio, and one of our crew members, Charles Kamani, both former soccer players, both used to be forward, and Jack was also a goalie.
Wow, Jack is on a roll.
Yeah, I wonder why he isn't on the team this year.
Yeah. Be sure to catch the whole video on our YouTube channel, HSPN Films.
Before we continue with our show, we have a short message from our French Honor Society. Like Angel said last week, I might have to get one from my mom.
Well, that won't be a problem because they'll be sold on Main Street the mornings of February 10th, 13th, and 14th, which is Valentine's Day.
With that being said, here are standings as of February 1st.
Girls basketball is 6-15 overall and 4th in the region.
Boys basketball is 10-11 overall and also 4th in the region.
Hockey is 7-4-2 overall and 3rd in the region.
Men's soccer is 0-1 and women's is 1-0 overall.
With that squared away, let's take a look at tennis's upcoming season.
Hey Hoyas, I'm Kayla Wright with HSPN here to bring you all things Hoyas tennis. This week I got to talk to some players about the start of a new season.
It's crazy, like high school year went by so fast, and when I got into tennis, I didn't think I'd be playing for the amount of years that I actually started playing, because I started kind of later than everyone, and I feel like I really improved like as a person and just as a tennis player. I think it's pretty good, like everyone knows each other because they're just coming back from last year, and we have a pretty good team this year, so I think we're going to go far. My goal is to just to be better this year and maybe win a few more matches than I did last year.
Good luck to our tennis teams as they begin their first matches.
Make sure to keep a lookout for more upcoming soccer and hockey games.
Baseball is starting soon, so keep an eye out for upcoming games.
Now on to Seth with the calendar.
Hey Hoyas, welcome back. Let's see what we've got going on this week. Today the swim team has their state championship at Westminster, and a special good luck to HSPN's very own Kayla Wright. Tomorrow varsity girls lacrosse plays Brookwood at 6:30. On Friday, our basketball team will go to face Hillgrove, and moving into the weekend, our soccer teams will play Walton, and baseball has a scrimmage against South Forsyth over at Lake Point. Wrestling also has the region on Friday and Saturday at Hillgrove. Starting off next week, JV soccer will play Lambert, and varsity boys and girls lacrosse will play Creekview and Mount Perrin respectively. Finally, on Tuesday, varsity soccer will play Lambert here at home. I'll see you next time, Hoyas. Hope you have a great week.
Thank you for the update, Seth. With the calendar out of the way, we can wrap things up.
That's all for this week, Hoyas.
Be sure to tune in this Friday for a new episode of Hoya Vision.
And next Wednesday for a new episode of HSPN.
Don't forget to follow our Instagram at Hoya Sports BC.
Also go check out the premiere of our new talk show, Caves Cove, on our YouTube channel, HSPN Films.
We'll see you guys next time. Hope you have a great week. Bye, Hoyas!